Good morning. Happy Saturday. Let me just, the lighting is a little bright on me this morning. Cheers to Baileys and tea. As you hop on, say hello. I'll get you started here up in front of me so we can chitty chat. Tell me how the weather is in your neck of the woods. It is pretty sunny here in Alberta. We're supposed to get a week of hot weather, which I think is rolling in from BC. So my BC friends there are probably cooking as well. But it's appreciated because I need to paint the fence and I need to do, all the yard work and all that fun stuff. So the hot weather this week is appreciated for myself anyways. So, we got some late joiners, so we'll just hop into it. And I want to remind you that Paper Pumpkin, I can't remember what it's called, Petals something. Let me find the sheet. Painted Petals is coming up here next week. Wednesday is the cutoff for that, so you'll see those details at the top of my page, and you can sign up or you can let me know and I can add it to my order. If you're local, you can pick up from me, which is totally fine. There are some dies that came with that, which I should have pulled out. I'm not organized this morning, you guys. What did I do with them? Here they are. So this is a new thing that, nope, they're not here. I don't know where I put them. I did get them though. They're also listed in the advertisement. You can get them and they'll coordinate with the next 3 months. There's a leaf, a flower, and I think the word hooray, but don't quote me on that. I'll find them and I'll show them to you next time. If not, I'll just post them and then you can see them and you'll have the order number. Good morning, Rhonda. Good morning, Holly. Got some people out there. Perfect. All right, so I'm going to flip you around. So you want to look away for just a moment while I do that, and we'll get started on today's card. Has anybody guessed what we're going to play with? Put that in the comments while I flip you around, and then you will see in a moment. Sorry, my desk is a bit of a mess. Okay. Oh, not sure why. Hang on, let me see. No, it's not going to let me zoom in. I'm not sure why you're getting such a wide angle of my desk, but that's okay. Good thing, well, you're going to see what we're playing with over here. You're going to get a sneak peek. That's not good. Try and get out of the screen. I'm not really sure why it's so wide, but Facebook, gotta love it, right? We'll figure that out another time. I'll just make sure and remind me as we go to hold it up to the screen so that you can actually see what I'm doing. All right. Oh, Kane's come to visit. He's giving me kisses to give to all of you. All right. Otherwise, everything I think is okay. If it's not, please let me know. Okay, so quick reminder, if you are in the Edmonton area or know somebody that is in the Edmonton area, that can hop on over to Morinville next week. And so I won't be live on the 13th because I will be at this event. We're having a live garage sale to clear out all of our retired products. So if you are looking for a Stampin' Up! Bargain, you are going to want to be here because I think there's 6 to 8 of us that are going to be here. And I literally am bringing like 6 totes of stuff. So whatever the other girls are bringing, I don't know, but we are pricing it to move it because we do not want to bring it home. So July 13th, general public gets in at 1 and it's till 3:30. If you have a VIP pass, which I can send you by email, and all you need is a picture of it on your phone or in your email or whatever, at the door, Tracy, who organized it, her son will be at the door just checking for VIP passes. You get in an hour early, so you'll get in at noon. So you'll get to shop and get those bargains early, and then you can get out of there before the crowds are lined up at the door. So everything's ready to move. You want to bring a bag. I will have some personally myself if you forget. And then we are only accepting cash or e-transfer. I do have a Square system, so if you need to use that for larger purchases, Tracy also has one. We can arrange that for you to be able to use that on a credit card or something like that. Okay, enough of that. I've talked that to death, and hopefully if you're in the area, we will see you there. So I don't see any comments of what we think we might be playing today with, but we are going to play with the Sweet Peas. Is it not the cutest? I bought it just for this little grumpy pea. to be honest. Although I do like these little 2 peas in a pod one too. But that's what I bought it for because it's adorable. So we jumped in the little pea car on Wednesday, I think, and we took a little ride around. I asked you guys where we would go if we jumped in the pea car, and a few of you commented, so that was cute. So I'm going to have a little prize draw for that. So thank you those who commented. If you haven't already, I haven't done it, so you can still get in there and you can comment. All right, so let's have a little play with the Sweet Pea Stamp Set. So I will show you the card. The other stamp set I'm going to use today is keeping tabs, which is also a fun one. If you are a planner or you like to do planners for people as gifts or little notebooks or anything like that, this is a great little set. It's got these little tabs that you can add to the edges of your page. And so on the card, you'll see in a moment, I used this little one here and made a little tag. But it's got all these little great little sentiments, smaller sentiments, which are great because a lot of our sentiments are quite large. And then you've got little things that you can add to your tabs as well. So that's really cute. And then there's also a coordinating die with it. So that is the die, and then it will punch, or it will die cut out these little shapes that you can then fold in half, which I do have some already cut because I've been using these everywhere. So it comes out like that, and then you just fold it in half, and then you can attach it to your little page with some tear and tape, and you can put whatever you want on the side of it. So it's quite cute. The die set is cheap, so if you just want the die set to create your own and whatever, it's $16.50, and I don't know what page it's on, but it's a great little die. Let me tell you, I have used it a lot. If you noticed, probably in the last few videos, I recreated how I store my embellishments, and I've used the tag at the top of this where I've attached just what they look like because they sit in a little bin so then I can see them. I don't have to pull each and every one out, and they're just in these little folders, so then it makes it nice and easy. So this was a great addition. I got it just so that I could create those tabs, and we're going to use this one today. Okay, so here is the card. And there's the little tag that I was talking about with the keeping tabs. Is this not cute? Seems quite bright. Hang on, let me just dull that down a little bit more, see if that helps out a bit. All right, is that not cute? And then it opens up and you've got a little tiny space, but you could also add another piece of basic white here to make the writing area a little bit larger. So totally up to you and how you want to do that. And we're going to grab some yucky paper here because we're going to stamp our little background. So I've got a piece of the Shy Shamrock that is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4.25, and then scored again at 2. So that's going to create your little fold over area. And this is just this is not like a crazy fun fold, but this is quite an easy fun fold if you want sort of a different effect, or you want to add some designer paper like I've done here to use it up. You know, that's our big thing. We want to be using up that stuff. That's a great way to be able to use it up. Sorry, I just threw stuff to the side here. Got too many things on my desk here today. Okay, so we're going to want the larger sort of sprig that's in this. You get this leafy one here, and then you get a smaller one there, which is great. And then we're going to stamp that in the Shy Shamrock ink. Open this up, and we're just going to kind of randomly stamp this, turning our stamp as we go so we get different images. Figure out exactly what I did. I did stamp here, and then I forgot to add that when I was creating it. I was like, oh, I need a place to write. So I added in that extra afterwards. So I'll just stamp all the way around to kind of create a little border, and then I will bring in my little piece, which is 2 by 1 7/8. Where am I going with that? I don't even know. Put that out of the way. And I'm just going to grab the smaller one because I used the smaller one on that. And then what I did was I just took it, because I did this after the fact. I kind of wanted to create it where it kind of like you could still see the stuff in behind. Here, I'll hold it up closer because I forgot. I'm zoomed out for some reason. you've kind of got that in between. So I would stamp in that little blank spot so that you kind of get that filled in and it looks like it was not intentionally done afterwards. And I kind of got some second stamping going on there. So let's kind of disguise that. There we go. And we'll do the same on the bottom area here. And I'm just sliding it down so that I don't stamp onto the base layer as well, and then fill in that hole. So when you kind of place it in between there, you're going to see that you still have that gap and it kind of looks like you didn't do it after the fact. You did it intentionally. All right. And so we've got that. So we'll attach these two things together. So is the weather cooperating where you ladies are, Holly and Rhonda? I don't see Glenda this morning. I think Glenda's away. And who else is normally on? Wendy's sometimes here. All right, and then we are going to flip this back over and we'll attach our designer series paper. So that designer series paper comes from the beautiful Country Woods. So you've got a bunch of different wood designs and blues and pool party. I love this stuff. And then you've got some sort of bolder ones on the back. This is a great mix of paper if you like sort of the shabby chic look or that kind of stuff. This is a great paper pack for that. So I've cut this at 2 by 5.5. It's got a nice darker wood grain on the back. I'm sure I've showed that paper before, so I won't go too in depth into it, but it goes with the, I think it's called Country Florals Suite, which is a mega suite. So there's 2 stamp sets, there's dies, there's paper. It's stinking hot. Oh, geez, poor ladies. And then we are going to come back in here with our, I'll kind of open this so you can see it. We're going to come back in here and put our greenery on the back so we can color it. So I just got to clean off the Shy Shamrock here so we can use our memento. I guess you ladies will be staying inside. Hopefully you've got air conditioning. And you'll be keeping cool, right? So we're just going to stamp that there, and then we're going to stamp the little one underneath. And then we'll color those in real quick. Oops. I need to re-ink my memento. And we're going to put the little P there, so it's okay that I kind of overlap those a bit. Let's clean that so I can steal that block. Oops, hang on. I forgot the chopsticks. The phone is drooping. Although you can still see it, doesn't matter today because the screen is zoomed out for whatever reason. Okay, hang on. There we go. Now I'm probably really zoomed out, right? Okay, let's get pool party in the afternoon. Oh, what a great idea, Holly. I love that idea. We take the dogs to like swimming. Her one dog, Bella, she loves to swim. So we take her to a big pool. So it's literally like, I don't know, the biggest pool up above ground pool that you can get is at this facility. And the dog, it's strictly for dogs. And they get to swim and have fun in it for half an hour or so. It's like a package deal you buy. So she goes 3 times a week or 3 times a month to swim. If we had a yard, we would have a giant above ground pool and we wouldn't have to go to this one. But they have fun. And then Kane has just sort of, I should post the pictures actually. Kane has just sort of started to learn how to swim. He was not a swimmer when we lived on the island. He would stand on shore. We went to the beach a lot with Bella. And he would just bark at her. And he's learned how to swim. He swam last week, or no, 2 weeks ago we went. Without his, they have life jackets there that you can use. So obviously we put one on there because we didn't know if he could actually swim. He went swimming with without a life jacket right at the end there. Oops, I went onto the lines. Try and color in the lines. So I'm just using the Shy Shamrock blends, the light and the dark, to kind of add some shading to my leaves. And then we get this when we're done. Cute, right? Except for my little boo-boo there, but that's okay. And then I've already pre-stamped the P, so we'll just give him a quick color. Oops, I got the dark. Hang on. Get the right color. We'll do them in the light, and then come in and shade with the dark. So yeah, that's their fun, and that'll cool them off, and they get to go for a car ride. It's quite a big day. They're like zonked out for a day and a half after we go, which is good for us. Oh yes, Holly, definitely by the creek for sure. Yeah, there's not a lot of places here that are open, like public and doggy swimming here. Obviously, you know, they don't. We have lots of dog parks. Like, we live in a community. We bought in the community because it is a dog-friendly neighborhood. But there's not a lot of like swimming areas for dogs. So it's really great that we found this place, that these people had set up this giant pool, and you can go in and do it. And they do like swim lessons and agility, and because Bella's getting older, it's a little bit of therapy too for her. Keep her little legs and joints and stuff moving properly. She's a water baby. All right, so I've just cut out the little P. I used a little bit of lemon lolly and pool party on the little birthday hat. And we'll just stick a dimensional on the back, and we'll stick that sort of in the middle of our greenery there, just like that. And then we will attach this to our lemon lolly piece. So this basic white piece is 2 3/4 by 4 1/8 that we're going to layer on some lemon lolly that is cut at 2 7/8 by 4 1/4. Okay, so we kind of get that little bit of a border sticking out. Okay, we got that, and then we're going to come in with the happy birthday. So the little sentiments have P in the words. They're so cute. You make me happy, sweet pea, and hello, grumpy, which goes, of course, with the little grumpy one. So I'm going to stamp that in pool party. You could stamp it in the Shy Shamrock if you wanted to sort of keep a green theme going on, but I think it looks cute like that. And then we are going to use our little tab. So we brought in the keeping tabs, and I brought in this one right here. So it isn't like a tab per se. Let me grab it here. It is more like a little lined one, but when you line it up on your tab die, of course, you're going to get what we got here. So it is still functional, but you can use it in other ways as well. Okay, so I'm going to use this, and I'm just going to attach it together. I think my other one, I just cut a little strip, so I actually just had the front, whereas this one, I have the whole one. So I'm going to go like that, and then I'm going to run a little bit of glue, and I'm going to use sort of that first line as my stopping point because I want that exposed. So I've just put the glue right over top of the second line there, and then I'm just going to attach it to the side, just on the back, just like that, and it creates a little tab on the side of your card. And then we need to grab, because I forgot to grab it. Now this is retired ribbon, or not ribbon, twine, I should say. I think it came from the sports pack, I think is where it's from. But we do have, I think this is from the new pack. I could be wrong. It's coming soon. The set that we used for, actually, I don't think this is the right color. The set we use for Creativity Now, if you joined, I can't even remember the name of it, has a green in it as well. So you could use that as well, because that will be current coming up. But of course, we want to use what we have. So I had this ribbon, or this twine, and I thought this will work perfect. It's a little bit darker of a shade, so It's not like tone on tone because it's more like garden green, I would say, which is okay. It still kind of goes with our green theme. Then I'm just going to grab a glue dot, roll it into a ball, and stick it down. Oops. Adjust. And then trim off your tails to whatever length you want. This card is fairly quick and easy. There we go. Hold it up so you can see it because I know we're so far away. That'll be my next thing to figure out. And so you only want dimensionals on the one side because obviously if you put it over here, it's going to be stuck down to your card front and they're not going to be able to open it. Right? Who's done that before? Me. While I was making this card sample, I did it. All right, and then we are going to figure out kind of where we want it, sort of centered, just like that. Isn't it the cutest? I love it. And then we need some bling, of course. I've just grabbed the In Color resin dots. I do believe these are still in stock. They have come and gone quite a few times. I think the shimmer ones right now are out of stock again, or not available, I should say. We don't have an out of stock program anymore. It's just when it's available, it's available, and when it's not, it's not. Right? There we go. We got some bling on it. And if you wanted to, you could add some Wink of Stella to the pea or to the leaves to kind of jazz it up a little bit. And you can use this with any designer series paper. Another one that it goes really well with, which, and you'll see in the samples here, is the Full of Life, I think it's called. Yes, the Full of Life, the bright one. It's got lots of green sort of patterns in it, which are great for the pea set. So here's another one that I made. These are your extras. Simple but nice, right, Holly? That's my kind of card. Simple and nice. So this one's really cute. I still have the chalk markers, so I don't know if you guys have those as well, where I've added just some little highlighted dots, which makes it kind of like cartoonish in a way. And I've just based it mainly on that Full of Life Designer Series paper that came with that, with just a simple shape. I fussy cut all these out. These do not have dies, so you do have to fussy cut the piece, but they're fairly simple that you can do it. The greenery is a little bit intricate, so you may not want to. You may want to just stamp that straight on. And then I highlighted this little cheeks with a little bit of petal pink, and this is in the Old Olive color. No, sorry, Granny Apple Green. And then I've done the Shy Shamrock again for the pea pod. So that's not cute. I don't know. Oh yeah, I did insides. And then I've used the You Make Me Happy and the little heart that comes on the top of the little 2 pea pods. I've used that and cut it out a few times. It's a very small little dainty heart. So that's another sample. Let's get this out of the way. And then we've got the one that was in the catalog, which I had to recreate. It was so cute. Using some of the In Color Designer Series paper, the 6x6. That's heat embossed, the greenery and the sentiment. And then there's a cute little, I don't want to say little flames, but there's a cute little like party confetti, I would say, in the stamp set. So that's just stamped in the background. And then they're just little party peas, man. You need some party peas in your life, right? So cute. And then this one I got from Diana Gibbs, which is Stamping with Dye. And she did this one the same with the Full of Life paper. I just love this. So this is kind of where I got the cartoonish to stamp. I always forget to do that. And I used to do that quite a bit. So reminded me to do it. And this one's just bright. It's bringing in the colors that are in the paper. A little bit of linen thread. There's no bling on here other than the linen thread, but it's just super cute. And then I've just run the paper on the inside and another little pea to complete it. So cute, right? So do you love the pea set yet? What are your thoughts? You tell me, ladies, in the comments. What are your thoughts on the pea set? Is that going to join your craft rooms? Maybe, maybe not. Might be a little too cartoonish for some people, which is fine. And then I'm just grabbing the cards because I forgot to pull them out for the winners of last time. So these cards here are going to be sent out to Nancy and Wendy. So congratulations, ladies. Thank you for commenting and watching and liking and loving and all the good things on the videos. And those cards will get sent out to you. Does anybody have any questions? I need to grab my my mouse here so I can scroll down to see the comments. Very cute. You love them all. Aw. Yeah, it is a different style, eh, Rhonda? I know the pea pods are probably not your guys' thing. But I think it's great and cute. So, you ladies obviously will be entered in for the draw for next time to win getting this little pea card. And anybody else who watches the replay, make sure you comment. And I am back. As I said, I'm at the garage sale next week. So if you need a ticket to come, send me a message and I'll give you a email that will have 4 passes that you can bring your friends and that sort of thing as well. So that will come in your email. And I will then be back on the 20th. So mark your calendars, set your reminders, and do all the fun things. You really do like the peas. Oh, good, Rhonda. Maybe it'll join your collection, maybe not, right? I like the little pea car that I shared. If you haven't seen that, scroll back. I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday that I shared the little pea card, or the pea car. It's so cute. And yeah, other than that, check out tomorrow for the scrapbook page, and then on Wednesday for all the extra samples. So I had a lot of fun creating with this, so there'll be some extra ones there for you to see. And make sure you comment and like, love, share, all the good things. The Facebook algorithms love that. And I will see you on the 20th. Have a wonderful Saturday and a wonderful week, and we'll talk soon. Okay, paper hugs. Bye-bye.